So today we're going to be talking about a certain topic that I haven't been able to that I wasn't able to talk about for a long time because there's like a shortage of videos that I used to do. And it's rare that I'll even post a large scale of videos. Like I used to be able to post a lot of videos in one day. Like I'll probably post 2 to 4 videos a day. 2 to 4 videos a day on random games that I play, random things that I'll do, and just keep on living my life as if I didn't just do anything. But number one, I'm about to start high school. Number two, content is starting. It's now time that I actually start ramping up my content, because if I don't, I can't make a living out of YouTube. That's one thing that I'm gonna try. I mean, you can't always make a living out of YouTube. You're gonna have to at some point like not use YouTube. I mean, that makes sense. But here's what I'm trying to say. Now, we're going to take it back to the good old days of YouTube, back when YouTube only had full-length videos and some random freaking features that I'm not going to talk about because it takes way too long, and I don't want to expand my videos to like 20 freaking hours. Now, I'm sure, as like a lot of you guys know, the only videos that were up at the time were like the standard long videos that we have to this day. But YouTube Shorts came in, and everything just went downhill from there. Everything went downhill from there. Well, specifically for small creators, because you could make shorts. The shorts that people made were just cringy. They were so cringy to the point that small YouTubers barely could do anything at all. And even when they did, they couldn't make a living out of YouTube. So they just end up just quitting YouTube because, well, why not? And there's one thing I wanted to talk about. Now, I've had this weird case. Now, this started when this has started when I had uploaded a YouTube short back in the day on the old channel, The Mythic Golden Eyes, which the OGs know what that channel is, and know why that channel's no longer in operation. Now, one day I woke up and I posted an extremely old clip. Like I'm not kidding. It's an old clip of Warzone Caldera on how I successfully managed to win, on how I managed to win the game, and just, because I won the game, and I just said some random crap. It was cringy when I said it, I ain't gonna lie. But then, the first few hours, it got to 300 views, so I'm like, okay, it's making some progress. But then it got to 632. Now that is when I was like, oh shoot, wow, this thing's going up. And then it got to 1,000 views, and that was like the very first time any of my videos, one video actually, went to 1,000 views. I was like, whoa. I was perplexed. It was like the biggest achievement of my entire freaking life. It was the biggest achievement of all time, and I was just like, I really did that. Like, my determination got me to that point. But sooner or later, the channel had to get abandoned. I had to create this one, which I don't know if it's gonna be the permanent one at all. I'd rather keep like old phones. Like when you have an old phone, just keep it until you can't use it no more. It makes you have enough the ability to keep the data on it so you don't just screw it up. But there was at one point where I just kept posting random crap. And then as of this channel, I posted one video talking strictly about Mr. Beast. I was strictly talking about Mr. Beast and how he made a video where he helped people's easily curable blindness, and I was like, oh yeah, gotta start making a video. I made a video talking about how people on Twitter were already gonna start just shit talking the guy out of the bat, and that video got 548 views. I haven't checked it in a while, but that's how many views it had when I last checked. And now that really started to confuse me. Now, normally I'd just be celebrating. I'd be like, of course I celebrate. I was like, oh snap, that video got a lot of views. That means people actually recognize the current situation. But then I slowly started to realize almost all of my videos that I have made, very few of my long length videos had any views. If none at all. And the only videos that were getting views were literally just my shorts. And those shorts, the shorts that I kept creating weren't even like, some shorts, of course, they were creative, you know, they actually had some creativity on them. Like, I actually used my brain to actually make like 2 of them, which was the Mr. Beast one, like some of the, like the ideology videos and stuff. But then at one point I just was like, okay, so what's the deal with this? Why are a few of my videos getting good? Why are only my shorts getting views? It should not be just the shorts. It should be all of the videos getting views. Now, normally I just let this slide, but knowing myself a little too much, that really started to itch me a lot. And I was just like, no. Something has to be said about it. It took me a long time just to even build up the courage to even start saying this, because I already know no one's going to listen to this. Now, to further prove why I'm even making this, take the last 2 videos on the that took place yesterday. Now, let's take the 2 videos that took place 2 days ago. One video that I was talking about which is actually very true. It was a massive storm. Like, it was sounding like tank guns going off in the back. It was a large thunderstorm in our zone, and I was really not liking that. It was really loud. It hurt my ears. It hurt a lot. Like, it was super loud. I could barely get any sleep. So on that day, I was just like, nope, can't do anything. But before the large storm came in through the night, I had made a video. One was talking about a storm is hitting us again, and another one that the storm had came back. Now, to those on that video that actually saw that, a few moments later, a lightning bolt hit the backyard of my Nana's house and hit the tree that was in the backyard. Luckily, it got stopped by like the power lines at the same time that was connected to their house. But at the same time, it was kind of spooky because my papa was in the back and he could have easily been hit by the lightning as well. But enough of that. So after that, I was like, nope. Wait a minute, what? Okay, that's just cars. So essentially what happened was that I just posted those 2 random videos. Those were like the most random videos that I've ever posted, and those somehow got a load of views, and all I did was just talk about a storm. One video that I made on my YouTube shorts was actually when we had like a tornado warning, and it was like the storm was looking real bad on the radar. The thing looked like it was about to commit a genocide. It was about to make every dictator's body count look pale in comparison to that. But then something weird, like as that video came on, I had like 100 views. Now, credit to one of the people who actually watched it and commented saying that it happens a lot at times. Like, some people actually can relate to these dang storms just coming in and ruining people's day, because these storms are very annoying to deal with. Did these suckers just leave me? Oh my freaking god. But essentially, it's not like what I'm trying to say is that these storms are not, oh god, these storms are just not playing nice, period. No matter what, these storms are not going to play fair, and they're also going to be like annoying to deal with. I'm sorry, my phone had fell on the floor. I did not know why it fell on the floor. It just fell. It really just fell. All right. But as I was trying to say, it was like, why do I even bother? Like, I was like, why do I even bother posting content if the only thing that's going to get a lot of views is the shorts? Now, if I were to get like all my subscribers from the shorts, Now, I know people who make shorts, you know, they actually have a lot of viewers, like, watching their standard videos, but I was born in the year of 2008 and was in the golden age of YouTube and the golden age of video games and mobile games. So, I don't like the shorts way. Like, I do like the form of YouTube shorts. You know, you make short videos that don't take as long, but if you want to make extensive but extremely good shorts, it will take time consuming. But I want to use the standard length of videos that we had to use, that people had to use back then, because back then it was actually very good. In my opinion, I was actually willing to go through the work and effort to put in that work. I was willing to go through that work effort to put that in. But ever since like YouTube Shorts came out, all these ideology things came out happening, bullcrap was happening, stupidity was actually starting to pull up into the field and starting to rear its ugly head. I was like, bro, what can I do in this situation? Like, what do I do? Like, I can't do anything. That's why I was just like, you know what, frickin', I'm not gonna do YouTube until I get a certain age. And like, I don't know. That's for another video I'm gonna make. That's just for another video. It's just gonna be talking about the origins of the channel, and it's just gonna be talking about some other things and how it progressed. And essentially, but I'm basically trying to say that I don't feel that I know I'm getting recognized because people are watching my crap. Like, I would not be making this if people were not watching my content. Like, that's just period on the blue. But I'm making this because I just don't want my content just to be shorts related. I don't want my channel just to be a shorts channel. Because if it's just a purely based shorts channel, I can't bring my creativity to long lengths. Like, if I'm trying to make like very good animations, but like people don't watch it because they're used to watching my shorts, then that'll be like an issue. That's like a large like brick wall just staring at me, just saying that you can't do this because you already can do this thing. For example, I'll use the YouTuber Brick Shooter Yandere Tamer. Yes, he changed his name like 20 freaking times. I'm pissed off at it, mainly for a lot of reasons. But other than that, basically, what happened was that Brick, he basically was like, his content, I actually loved his original content. And it wasn't just because of this Psycho no Sutoka. It wasn't like, you know, the Yandere content that I liked. I liked it because when he played like different games such as Granny, he expressed like some rage in there, you know. He expressed his own way of like being a YouTuber. Like, he was being himself. But other people were just like, nah, let's just be only interested in his content when he's making the Psycho no Sutoka kind of content. Which you people are wrong. The fake fans are truly wrong for that. And it just, like, he even said it himself that he did not care if no one was watching it, because he knows that, like, deep down in general, that there are real people who will actually watch his content for actual reasons. And while he does have a secondary channel that allows him to get paid just by, you know, like, and stuff, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, it allows him to just, like, what was it that allowed him to do? It allowed him to play a variety of games while having his main channel, which was supposed to be the channel that I liked and loved, just, you know, like, yandere content. While that channel is just yandere content, the other channel is just variety gaming content. And that's just like, I'm like, I mean, okay, but I was like, people really be pushing you people to do to do different things. And like, you can't do nothing about it. What does this have to do with the main topic, with this topic of the video? Well, I'm telling you right now, it has a reason. I'm saying that if I focus on one certain content for a long period of time, people are only going to get interested when I make that. Now, I know this might not actually happen in real life, you know, like people might not actually just stick there just because of that. But a lot of people won't, like, I'm saying, like, a lot of people just won't stay that long for that kind of content. They won't stay that long for that kind of content. They'll, like, be legitimately leaving just because of it. which is what I don't want. I like people. I like playing around with people in general. Like, I'm a social kind of person, but like, it's just nah, man. Oh no, man. It's been a rough year, bro. I just wanted to get this video out to show to show people around that one purely based content isn't gonna be enough. Specifically, I want my long length videos to actually get some attention because low key, I didn't make a single long length video. All I have are just shorts that are canceled or I just don't use no more. So, oh no. You guys think what you think. I'll get another video out shortly. So, you know the deal.